The biggest change that I made was back then it was dreadful for me when I just started out to go to the gym. First of all, I didn't have a car then. I didn't have a scooter, I didn't have anything. So I had to literally either go by foot, which was a 40-minute walk, or ride a bike, which was a 15-minute bike ride, or I had to take the bus, which was 12 minutes to the bus station every single way, and also 5, 6 minutes in the bus. And that alone was already sometimes a reason why I was like, let me not go to the gym today. And I reckon that's the same way for a lot of you guys. When you don't have a car every single day that you can just use and drive to the gym with, that's miserable. And it's not just, oh, but the commute to the gym is so long, and I don't want to go through that, and it takes so much time out of my day. And it's also, on top of that, there's also the aspect of, oh, then I gotta train, and training is miserable, and it's hard, and it's exhausting, and I don't want to go through that today, and I don't want to push myself today. I'd rather just keep laying in bed and do what I'm doing currently, aka scrolling or watching this YouTube video, than actually get up and work on myself. But that's exactly where you're going wrong. Because if you would rather sit there, lay there, and stay in your miserable state, because that, let's just be honest, is a miserable state. You're not doing anything productive, and you know you should be doing something productive. And the sole act of you not doing the productive thing when you now know you should be doing something productive tells yourself, your deeper self, your subconscious, that you are a bitch and you cannot be trusted because you know exactly what you need to be doing, but you're not. And that is something that causes something that I like to call quiet desperation. It's when you tell yourself that you know you want to be doing something, but you're not, because something else is easier. But doing the easy choices in life, let's just think about this together. Has that ever brought you to something good? Has doing the easy things in life ever before helped you? Has not doing the hard thing that you know you should have done and choosing for the easy option ever brought you the results that you were hoping for? And the results that you know you could have gotten if you actually just did the hard thing. Because I can promise you, if it comes to getting a physique, doing the hard thing is going to the gym, no matter what the commute is, no matter what state you're in currently. If you feel like it, if you don't feel like it. I'm doing the hard thing, aka going to the gym. That's what actually is going to build your physique. And for me, when I was starting, yes, I have to be honest, and I don't like talking about this, and I try to make it seem like I'm this perfect guy all the time, because that's the standard I hold myself to now. But back then, when I started, I wasn't that. I was not. Let me just be completely transparent. I skipped the gym. I wasn't consistent every time. I didn't go every time I told myself I would go. I do that now. But that's 2.5 years of hard work, not just on my body, but also on my mind. That's 2.5 years later where I'm at this point where I have this fucking strong iron mindset where I can just say, all right, whatever I tell myself I'm going to do, I do it, no matter what. See, and that's the point where you got to go. That's where you got to come to, because if you're not at that point, then everything you tell yourself could either work out because you're going to do it, or you could also just not do it. And how is your brain ever going to trust you if sometimes you act on what you say and sometimes you don't? Not just your brain, but also your friends, your family, your loved ones, your relationships. How are they going to know that you're actually serious about what you say? Because sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't act. For me, it's very clear. Everyone knows if I say something, if I actually speak something, I speak it into existence, and I speak it into existence because they know that I'm going to act on it. I'm not going to stop till it's done. If I tell myself I'm going to run 5 kilometers tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., that's exactly what I'm going to do. But that's also why I'm now very selective with my words, because I don't just speak something into existence. Because your words are literally that. You are speaking things into existence, but you right now are not speaking anything into existence. You're just speaking into an endless void. And that's the reason why your brain doesn't trust me, but mine does. Because if I say something, I do it. And it's not just my subconscious that knows it. It's my friends, it's my families, it's my loved ones, it's my relationships, my life partners. Everyone knows it. But that's not the point. The point is that my brain knows it. My subconscious knows it. And how do you build that trust to yourself? Well, it's by starting to go to the gym. The gym has been the biggest thing that helped me with that. Obviously, you can do smaller steps, but it's just about telling yourself that you're going to do something today and then actually acting on it. So if you say, I want to clean my room today, then actually go and do it. Don't go to bed before you actually did it. That's how you build the trust. If you tell yourself, I want to go to the gym consistently for 3 months, not skip a single gym session on the days I need to be going, then actually do it. Not a single gym session will be skipped then. That's the mindset that you need. And that's the mindset. That's why mindset is so important also. Because without that mindset, you cannot get in shape, because you need the mindset. People think, oh, mindset, yeah, mindset here, this, that, just tell me how to train. No. First of all, you got to have the mindset of someone that actually can get in shape, because without that, you can't. You literally cannot. If you keep skipping the gym, you will never be in shape. And how do you not skip the gym? By having a fucking hard as rock mindset. And this is why I'm sitting here, even though I should be getting breakfast right now, because I'm hungry. I am fasted. But I'd rather record this video for you guys right now. For you right now. I'm not speaking to the audience, bro. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to the younger me right now. Because I know the younger me would have needed that. And you right now need that as well. That's why you're 8 minutes in and you're still watching. Because it's not just fluff, it's not just bullshit. It's something that actually works. So let me give you more practical tips, okay? Because if you still haven't understood how you can build that trust to yourself, which is the number one thing that you need to get in shape. Let me explain. Tell yourself that you're gonna read 10 pages of a book today before you go to bed. And then what are you gonna do? When it comes to evening and you realize, oh fuck, I told myself I'm gonna read 10 pages of a book before I go to sleep. And you don't feel like doing it at all because you're tired. You'd rather scroll in your phone a bit and then go to bed. What are you gonna do? Gonna bitch around again? Gonna keep being that old self that's not in shape? That when he looks in the mirror, he doesn't feel good about himself? Because that used to be me. I told myself I'm gonna read 10 pages in a book when I was still skinny and out of shape. Did I do it? No. And my physique in the mirror reflected that. But once I started doing the things, once I started telling myself I'm going to read 10 pages of a book, and then I actually did it, that's when stuff changed for me. And something that really helped me with that, I think that, I don't know if I recommend it to everyone. It's only for the fucking psychos out there, because it's not really going to help you grow. But it's a 75 hard challenge, because you're supposed to do a series of hard actions every single day for 75 days without break. So you've got to train twice a day, every day, for 75 days. You've got to read 10 pages of a book every day for 75 days. You've got to fucking drink 4 liters of water every single day. And there's so many other things. I think you got to meditate for like 10 minutes or something like that. There's a lot of habits that you got to do that you normally, if you're just going through your day to day as this normal person that you are, this average person, let's just be blunt, this average person, there's nothing special about you. There is nothing special about you. You don't have respect from other people. You don't have a great physique that is above average. You're not fucking diced or shredded. You're not super intellectual. You're not a great orator. You've never worked on your speaking ability. You're just average. Like, you're like everyone else. I don't want to insult you, but if I view you right now as previous me from 2.5 years ago, then that's what I would say to myself. Because I was average. There was nothing about me that was special. That's also the reason why I was never getting the woman that I wanted to get. Because why would the fucking 10 out of 10 woman that's fucking high quality, that's not degenerate, that doesn't want to drink, party, fucking club, waste of time, why would she choose me? Why would she even want me? There's nothing about me that she would want. So you gotta change. It's all about your mindset. It all begins and all ends with your mindset. That's the loop. That's the loop. And it's hard to build that mindset. But right now, if you are a psycho like me, because I did 75 heart challenge twice. I did it twice. So if you're a complete psycho, you can do that. You can just search up the 75 heart challenge to complete that. It's also taking a picture of your physique shirtless every single day. That was one of the hardest things for me because, bro, so many times I just forgot. I just forgot. And then in the middle of the evening, fucking 2 a.m. in the night, I woke up, fucking jumped out of my bed, was like, fuck, I forgot to take that picture. And if you miss one day, you gotta restart. You don't want to restart. Trust me, if you by fucking day 70 and you realize, oh shit, I've not yet done my stretching, or I've not yet done my fucking reading, or I've not yet took the picture in front of the mirror, you not want to go fucking get up. But you gotta do it because you gotta restart without that. And you'd rather get up than fucking restart. So fucking 75 heart challenge, sure, why not? Do it. If you actually want it bad enough, and that's something you're gonna do. And that's literally something you're gonna start doing today. Oh yeah, but I want to prepare. What the fuck are you gonna prepare for? That's nothing you can prepare for. That's stress your body has never felt before in your life. You can't prepare for that. Training twice a day, every day. You cannot prepare for that. And that's not going to build a lot of muscle. That's not going to get you in the best shape. But it's going to transform your mindset completely. You're going to be a completely different animal if you actually stick through it. And that's what separates the fucking losers from the winners. Because the winners actually follow through. The winners actually succeed in that challenge. And if you fail at that, then I've got to be fucking blunt. And you got to be blunt with yourself as well. And just be honest and completely transparent. Maybe you're not cut out for this. You know, maybe it's not meant for you. Maybe you are that average guy. Because I can tell you, an average guy cannot do that. He cannot train twice a day for fucking 75 days. He can't. He's gonna find an excuse. Oh, yeah. But because of this, oh, I don't care. If you tell yourself 75 days I'm gonna do this, I don't give a shit what happens to you. You're gonna stick through it. You are. I did it. I got injured during that. I still fucking stuck through. And I just adapted. I adjusted. Did my best as I could with my injury. Kept going. Because I told myself 75 days, this is what I'm going to do. And I did it again. I did it twice. The whole thing. Twice, I think in 1 year even. Yeah, so if you're a psycho like me, then fucking do that. And I guarantee you, by the end of that, you're going to have trust to yourself. Just like going to the gym, if you tell yourself, I'm going to get shredded, and then you actually are shredded fucking a year later. You actually are fucking huge. You actually have big muscles. You're now a respectable person. What do you think your subconscious will think of you? What do you think the trust that you have to yourself is going to be? Is it going to be the same way that it is right now? Fuck no, because it has proof that you told yourself you're gonna get in shape, and now you are in shape. And that's not a thing that just happens in a day, or in a fucking week, or even in a month. Getting in shape is not a quick thing. It takes a shitload of time, and it takes a shitload of hard work, and effort, and sweat, and a tons of fucking discipline, and times where you didn't want to go, and you still went. Because you told yourself you're gonna do it. Bro, by the end of that, you are gonna be a different animal. You're gonna be a completely different human. To myself, that's the number one thing that changed my mindset forever. Because I saw myself shredded in the mirror. lifting up my shirt, I see a six pack. I'm like, okay, I might just be that guy. I am that guy. Because the average doesn't have a six pack. Why do I have one? Why am I in the position where I am shredded? Because I am the guy that I told myself I would be. I told myself I'd be shredded. Now I am shredded. This is concrete proof that you are who you say you are. And your mind needs that. If your mind doesn't have that, I can tell you exactly why. I've just told you for 16 minutes and 20 seconds. So this is the only way you're ever going to get in shape. It is the mindset that's actually going to get you in shape. It's not actually all about, the workouts. No, it's mostly about the mindset. Without the mindset, you cannot do it. If you need someone to help you get in shape, in absolutely fantastic shape within the quickest time possible through fitness and biohacking, help you not only look good, but also feel good, have no brain fog, be able to fucking do something like this where I sit in front of a camera for 17 minutes right now, not one fuck up, not one edit, not one cut, not one stutter, not one or ah. If you want something like that, if you want to be that sharp in your head, then it's not just about, going to the gym. No, it's about biohacking. It's about so many practices that you can implement into day to day. And I teach that in my one-to-one coaching. So if you're interested in that, you can click the first link down in the video description right now to book a free one-to-one coaching call with me. It's going to be a consultation call to see if you'd actually be a good fit. If you're not, I'm going to tell you straight up and I'm not going to sign you. I want people that are actually serious about this. So if you feel like that could be you, check it out. We'll figure it out on the call together. I'm going to end this video with the same words as usual. Don't compare, be compared to. I love you and I see you in the next one. And this video right here is probably going to help you out. So I'd watch this right now.